Hey guys, welcome back to videos, let alone the Union Berlin career mode. Thank you for your patience in waiting. It's been 9 days as I record this since I last streamed. Not sure the exact time difference since the last episode, but over a week I know for sure. So I appreciate your patience whilst I was off with COVID. I am not fully recovered, but recovered enough to get back to work. So we are back to work today. And we'll hopefully have videos back to you every single weekday moving forward as per the rest of time. Moving into the first game today, though, is going to be a challenge. Welcome back for not playing FIFA for over a week. Ches, your first game is Borussia Dortmund away. Lovely. We have ourselves a 3-point lead at the top of the table to refresh your memories. That being 4 points from Wolfsburg and a full 9 from Dortmund and Leipzig. So it's a 3-horse race at the top of the table at present. We also have Europa League knockout stage football against Marseille today as well. So we'll take that on as well. And then we'll have some big games in the league against Frankfurt and Freiburg at the end of the month as well. Depending on how the first leg goes against Marseille, depends on whether we get as far as Freiburg today or not. But I want to say thank you to all of you, let alone the people on the board behind me, for your continued support whilst I've been away. Thank you very much indeed. It doesn't go unnoticed. I appreciate it. Thank you for all the well-wishing messages as well. We hope to be back now. So Player Career Mode is back on the second channel as well. Links in the description down below. Today we're saying thank you to Jordan. We're saying thank you to Reese. And we're saying thank you to James as well for your continued support in the comment section and live on stream, be that on YouTube or Twitch. Links in the description down below. Shut up, Ches. People want to watch some football. All right, let's give you some football, shall we? Dortmund's form is actually not great, but we half expected that with the way that they've fallen off at the top of the table. It was a 6-horse title race. It is now just a 3. Dortmund are no longer challenging. Beat me today, and they might be, though. Kubel in goal still, Martsen at left back, Schlotterbeck and Bowie still in the rest of the defence as well. Leslie Ugachukwu there in the midfield as well. So a couple of former Chelsea players in there. Of course, Darwin Nunez up top, Bruno Fernandes through the middle, and then Karim Adeyemi on the left makes it very scary indeed. So, welcome back. I'll do what I can. We're at full strength, so we should be able to do well, regardless of the break, etc. This side are performing. Rephrase, were performing. Came back to rather fantastic acclaim from his injury in real life, Kevin De Bruyne. For Manchester City most recently. Ridler Baku, that is the worst turn anyone has ever done in the history of football. And Darwin Nunez has taken so long to get his shot away. Ha! That we're able to stop them from scoring. That should have been 1-0 Dortmund. I don't know. Don't ask me what Ridler Baku's turn was there. I couldn't explain it to you even if I tried for the next 9 days. Let's get it in there to Kai Havertz. He's been a revelation in our midfield, hasn't he? Out there nicely to Ferland Mendy as well. I see the man at the back post that Silva's going to try and find. Carlos Augusto drifting in at the back stick. Mendy with a quick touch and turn. Sucic and De Bruyne. And Baku, can he do the job at the other end of the field? No. Kubo with a comfortable save after the shot is blocked. Try and build slower this time. To then spark into life at the right time. And as now, Schlotterbeck's height makes me nervous to just whip the ball into the middle because I don't fancy anyone really winning a header. Luka Sucic, however, not bad with his left foot. Made by new signing Kai Havertz, buried by Luka Sucic. We lead in front of the yellow wall. Lovely. 1-0. That was really nice, actually. We should get there. Diogo's done really well. Use the goalkeeper. Use the fullback. Use the men inside. Right, this is actually really good. And Unal into the channel. And there's Unal in behind. It could be a quick fire second. It is. The man is deadly. I might have been away for a while, but this Union Berlin side didn't forget a single thing. 2-0. Martsen for Lukaku. I wonder if Romelu's playing left back. I don't imagine so, do you? Fuchs forward to Hoffman. Hoffman to Papadopoulos. Hoffman obviously is the man that we sold to Dortmund that helped fund some of our other exploits in the most recent transfer windows. We were happy enough to let Hoffman go to get Julian Brandt in. And so far that's proven to be a good decision. Here is Senor or Herr I said Senor. He's not bloody Spanish, is he? Brandt. Here comes Lucanets. And there's Leon Bailey. And he's going to be too quick for their defence. And we'll square this across. And sorry! That's 3. Kai Havertz seals the deal with 30 seconds to go. We're back in business. Those Berlin fans will travel home happy from Dortmund all the way back to Berlin. That couldn't have gone better for us, really. I'm pretty thrilled with that, if I'm completely honest. I was anticipating the worst, and the worst certainly didn't happen. At least it hasn't happened yet. Let's see how the one against Marseille goes in this first leg of the round of 16 of the Europa League. There was some comments that absolutely rightly said that Marseille were in my group stage, so how can I play them in the next knockout round? Because they went through the preliminary round, I imagine that is why I can now meet them again in the round of 16. I think that might be a bug, because I would imagine that you guys are correct. You can't play a team that was in your group in the first knockout round, and this is the first proper knockout round of this competition. So, I don't know. You guys might be right, you might not be right, but the game hasn't registered this as the next round. It's registered that as the next round, meaning that I can then get Marseille here. I don't know. When things on FC or on FIFA ever really work the way that they're supposed to anyway. That's their team. We know we can beat them, be that played or simmed. So hopefully we can do it in 2 simmed, and I can play the 3 league games today, and we can get progression in the cup and power on towards a league title. But we will show them a little bit of respect. If the first leg doesn't go that well, I will play the second and just make sure I'm not going to take any risks. We would very much like to win the Europa League this season, although we will be taking a couple of players out and some fringe players will be playing. Riddler Baku on the Attaku. Shut up, Ches. You're cringeworthy. Kevin De Bruyne. There you go. Kevin makes it 1-0. Strike from distance, quality from De Bruyne, as you might expect, and we lead by a 1-0. Perfect start away from home, thank you. Cabral with a through ball to Ismail Assar. Lovely turn, and Angel buries it, and it's 1-1. That didn't take long. Goal in the 5th minute, goal in the 15th minute, and we're level here in Marseille. Some of the defenders on holiday in the south of France there by the looks of things. Lazari. Good change of pace and direction. They get a little bit lucky, and Veratu hits the post, and then we get a little bit lucky. So far, Angel Gomez the only one to get the ball in the back of the net for Marseille. So far, Kevin De Bruyne the only one to get the ball in the back of the net for us. But certainly, as you can tell from the attacking play and the high tempo, there are more goals in this, aren't there? Oh! And I wanted Martial to bury that so I could go, yes! Not long to go till half-time, but they might have just opened themselves up to going behind here before the break. Marseille. Oh, it's gorgeous. Martial! He did it for Monaco against Marseille. He does it for Berlin against Marseille. We do lead still as we approach and head into the half-time break. That was a really nice move. De Bruyne and Brandt. Come on, get a third now. Now would be perfect. Bailey. Yes, Lucanets. Oh, not really the man I want on the end of that. Oh, Leon Bailey, though! Oh, he knows! He knows that's the tie in the bag. 3-1 at the Velodrome. Marseille Velodrome. I think Velodrome. Final whistle sounds. That late goal from Leon Bailey's given me enough confidence to definitely sim the second leg. I probably would have done anyway, given the pattern of play in the game. Yes, they hit the post, and it could have been a bit closer, but overall we were the dominant side. So we'll concentrate and make sure in the second leg, but happy enough with the win by 3-1 away from home. With it being at home in the second leg, we should be pretty confident of going through. So that will allow us the luxury of playing Frankfurt and Freiburg today. And we could extend the lead at the top of the table as well, as Leipzig and Bayern Munich have dropped points. Win on match day 25, and we have a 5-point gap at the top of the table. And who do Frankfurt have to try and stop us? Danube, oh my lord, that form. They're still 7th, but whoa, talk about a fall off. Christ, Harvey Elliott on the bench. Jekic into the gap to Adriano Bisesi. Alvarez stands firm though, and then De Bruyne looks to break away. Got Kai with him. There's 3 there. Enes now makes the right run, which he invariably does. We can have the chance. It's blocked. I didn't really have many other options on there. Just hope for the corner and try and do it from the set piece instead. Which he nearly did, to be fair to him, over the top of the bar, but close. With Leipzig losing and Bayern drawing. Massive opportunity this. To give ourselves a real buffer. With an easier run-in at the end of the season as well, domestically. But it's only easier if we are capable of beating those, on paper, easier teams. And Frankfurt, given their form, should be one of those easier teams. Nice run by Enes Ünal, but I can't find him. And after half an hour here, we're struggling to break them down a little bit, to be fair. They're not necessarily cutting me apart at will going the other way. Thijs Ginter's gotten a little bit lost. But lost man finds way to score goal, maybe? No, I just had to try and go for the pass because his turn was absolutely dead. Unfortunately, still no goal. They've given it away again, though, so there may still be a goal. Havertz. Ünal, nice turn. Nice touch. Baku and Sucic. And he's the man at the minute, to get games going. Scored the first against Dortmund. Scores the first against Frankfurt. 1-0. Sucic, dig it out. Whoa. He dug something out. Alidou has done really well there to burst past Ferland-Mendy, but one does not burst past Ferland-Mendy and then stay ahead of Ferland-Mendy for too long. Oh my god, this Alidou guy is absolutely unbelievable. I couldn't get near him. 1-1, Frankfurt equalise, and I want to have a look at Alidou because that is a ridiculous run. That burst through there was sensational. And the finish from Marmoush was pretty rudimentary, really. Right, game on again. Nice of him to give it straight back to me like that. Give that there to Kai Havertz. I would have loved to have gone back to Enes Ünal. Never mind. Sucic. Luke is the man at the minute. He's absolutely flying. We lead by 2-1. He's grabbed a second again. Thank you, Luca. Enes Ünal knocked to the ground, so Luca said, I'm going to see that, I'm going to register that, and I'm going to react. And I'm going to take the driving run forward that the striker would have done. Put myself in a position to score a goal. He scored the goal. Having a very good season, Luka Sucic now. You guys were desperate for him to remain the starting cam. Stay there we did. And win us games he is. His 10th goal in 23 Bundesliga games this season. Along with his 9th goal in Bundesliga games this season. They've given us a 2-1 lead here against Frankfurt. Alidou's at it again. He's only 73 rated, this Alidou kid. But he's certainly Alidouing me over. Shqiri with the corner. I've made some changes now to try and just see this game out. But it becomes increasingly more likely that Frankfurt are going to find an equaliser here. Havertz's ball is poor. And Danjuma does find that equaliser. Flattened. It's 2-2. Their defeat run may well be over here, Frankfurt. My first mistake that's led to a goal today. That ball from Havertz shouldn't really have been played the way that it was. I should have played a different one or not played a ball at all and just tried to dribble my way out of that situation. Need to be wary now that they don't go up the other end and score a third themselves as I look for one of my own. Sucic here will find Kai Havertz, who's turned well. He's got Ridlabaku. Ridlabaku has Olabash. Olabash cannot be found. It will be a point only against Frankfurt, which is an opportunity missed. Another opportunity missed to extend the advantage on those below us. We've at least extended on Leipzig, who lost, but the gap remains 3 to Dortmund, to Bayern, sorry, who drew. We've now matched their result. Sucic was first class, though, and I absolutely can't deny that. So we'll hopefully see off Marseille in the next one, and then if we can get back to winning ways in the Bundesliga against Freiburg, then I won't be too disheartened. Pedrosa's just taken it upon himself to walk through my entire defence. Marseille take the early advantage in leg number 2. They clearly saw what Alidu did on the left-hand side for Frankfurt, and I thought, we'll do the same to them then. They have done. Thankfully, we've got 3-1, now 3-2. Aggregate lead to fall back on, but Adria Pedrosa has thrown the cat amongst the pigeons, as one might say. Sarr with the set piece, short to Angel Gomez, who scored the first goal for them in the, or the only goal as it happens actually, in the last game. Karabek. Renault makes the save. Marseille pushing. They did hit the post in the first leg, didn't they? So they could have had 2 goals in that game as well. As it happens, it's taken them a leg and a bit to get 2 goals, but they might be able to get themselves a second here. They've got the space on the wing. They've not used it. Kondogbia tried. Now they might use the space on the wing. Well, that space on the wing has diminished somewhat. Pedrosa to Kondogbia. Pedrosa again. Marseille look more dangerous here away from home than they did back at the Velodrome. Not the Melodrome, Ches. Leon Bailey now looking to get in behind, though. And Olabash is available in the middle. Supposed to run around people, Leon, not into them or through them. But here is Olabash! Oh, never mind. Sucic floated out wide into Carlos Augusto. Oh, what a whip! Benedict! Oh, no, he's offside. The positional sense, very nearly exactly what was needed. The cross was superb. The finish was very, very good indeed. And I thought he'd done it. He has not done it. Brandt with a dink. Olabash underneath it. Cleared away by Nkapie. Alvarez wins the next header. Sucic hasn't scored yet so far in this one, which feels rather odd. But there's only 2 minutes left for him to do so. And whether he will or not remains to be seen. Whether there'll be any more goals or not remains to be seen. How many minutes added on at the end? 2 here in Germany. We need to just see it out. Force them sideways or backwards. So the minute isn't happening. And it's done. Cross blocked. Done. To the next round of the Europa League we go. To the quarterfinals. We have aspirations of winning this tournament, so we certainly will take next rounds more seriously, depending on who we get drawn against, of course. But we are certainly one of the favourites in this competition. Through with us are Fiorentina, Aston Villa, Braga, West Ham, Besiktas knockout Bilbao, Rangers are through ahead of Atalanta, and Leverkusen also. Wait and see who we get. I'd like to avoid Villa. I'd like to avoid Leverkusen. Playing Rangers would be lovely, actually. I can't recall ever playing against Rangers in any save anywhere. I'm trying to rack my brains, but I don't think I have ever played Rangers. We have Braga. I mean, another favourable tie for sure. Definitely. Okay. Any more dropped points anywhere? Bayern have drawn again on match day 26. So for the second time today, against weaker opposition this time, we have another opportunity to extend the lead at the top of the Bundesliga. Don't balls it up this time, Chesnoid. And Havertz timed that well so that Mendy didn't have to break stride. And Ezunal in the middle. And on again. And Riddler Baku. Woo! Buries it this time. He might not have found the back of the net so far today, Riddler Baku. Or did he? Did he score a goal earlier? Can't remember. Certainly I've had a couple of opportunities with him where he hasn't scored. And he made no mistake there. He might have scored in the first game, actually, against Dortmund, Riddler. I might have done him a disservice there. Regardless, he certainly buried that bloody one, didn't he? Christ. Bang. Top corner. 1-0. Mendy. Into Havertz. Over the top. Oh, actually. You could tell from the noise that came out of me how disappointed I was with the first touch. We still ended up scoring a goal. Somehow Ferland Mendy made it past the defender with that first touch. I'm like, nah. Actually, was not necessary because we've ended up extending our lead and Riddler Baku's done it for me again. Ferland Mendy getting lucky, to say the least. Enes Ünal with an assist and buried. And Kai looking for Sutic's quick turn. It wasn't quite as quick as I hoped it would be, but Kevin De Bruyne get that out of his feet. The deflection could have gone anywhere. Where it did go is out for a corner. Augusto with a powerful one. Try and nod that down if I can. Never mind. Sucic nod this back across De Bruyne. Out of his feet. Worldy! Oh, actually, nearly. Worth a go. We'll try again. Slightly less power on it this time. If I could find the middle ground, that would be lovely. Plus Augusto on the control again. And the delivery straight to the keeper. Ginter with the ball forward. Kai Havertz dominates defender. Well and truly. Sutic. Augusto. Let's try and get Riddler Baku a hat-trick. The goalkeeper has other ideas. And the defender denies us the corner as well. But we are going to get a victory here. We might have missed the opportunity once. Which almost makes getting this victory slightly frustrating. Because we are going to be 5 points clear. We could have been 8 points clear. 7, sorry, points clear at the top of the table. But 5 points clear is still clear enough for now, I think. And with a good header here, we can maybe add another goal. It was a very good header there, but we haven't added the extra goal. Goal difference shouldn't be too important for us at the end of the season. I think our goal difference is pretty good compared to those around us. We'll double check as we end the episode here after a solid 2-0 win away from home against Freiburg. The home fans booing, in fact. Freiburg not having a very good season so far this year. I believe they were down in 15th, 14th, maybe. Wolfsburg beat Leipzig, which keeps them intact, or in touch, sorry, in third place. We have Wolfsburg in the next episode tomorrow. In fact, it will be the third game of the day tomorrow. Hamburg, then Hoffenheim in the Cup. We want to win that, so I'll play that one. We'll play Wolfsburg as well. So we'll sim Hamburg, we'll sim Braga, and see what happens to that point in the episode and figure out what we do from there moving forward. But overall, a good day. Overall, a good day to welcome the content back to the channel. The only slip-up, that unfortunate draw against Frankfurt, but it is what it is. Mistakes can be made, and as you guys very well know, with me in charge, mistakes are made. But hopefully this time we'll be able to ensure that it doesn't affect our ability to win any silverware. 5 points clear at the top of the table with 8 games to go. And Wolfsburg are the only side of the big boys that we've got left to play, I believe. Wolfsburg and Leverkusen. It should be pretty straightforward from here to win the Bundesliga title. With regards to Pokal as well, if we're honest, Dortmund is still in it. It's going to be us or Dortmund, really, or it should be us or Dortmund anyway. And then in Europe, that still hangs in the balance, but certainly with a favourable tie in the quarterfinals to reach at least the semis in that competition too. It's good to be making content again. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Do drop the video a like if you did. Not long to go until the end of this season, where hopefully 3 trophies will be in our hands. Keep your comments coming in the description down below, in the comment section down below. And I'll pop your name up there. For now though, that's all from me for today. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.